It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Wow, 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 wow. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. I might be a little low energy today. I haven't been sleeping great, and this has been a very weird week. But I'm not feeling tired right now. I still intend to do my usual somewhere between, 2.5 and 3 hours today. I want to make sure that we get through some levels, get some other stuff done. Good morning, Coles. Glad to see you here. Just to tell you how much of a weird week it has been, it feels like I haven't seen you in 3 weeks, I swear. It's been pretty crazy. Let me see. There might be a couple of things we can start here. After mission 4, we need to go to Eidorf and Mylesia and listen to information about the dragons. So we're going to do a quick area investigation in Mylesia. And this is to eventually enable us to get a special class called the Dragoon. And we have to get 3 pieces of special equipment in order to access it. We also need to get 3 pieces of special equipment in order to access the Princess class. I think, yeah, we just need to talk here. Certain steps have to be done on certain days, on certain times. It's a whole thing. Decades ago, when I was young, the mountains were filled with furious dragons that terrorized us. However, their presence wasn't without benefit. Many dragoons visited to train and to slay the dragons. Our economy flourished. In time, the dragons had become more scarce. The number of dragoons visiting Eidorf also decreased with it. As a result, blacksmiths were forced to cultivate the land, making farm tools and kitchen utensils to make a living. And those who wanted to make weapons left. They're gone. Huh? You want to know where they are? They're rumored to be in Burgundy at Gunther Piedmont and Kynora near Mount Ithaca. They can barely eke out an existence. Heating, shaping, hardening, artists who wish to make true weapons are all that are left. Okay. So that is that step completed for the dragon helm and dragon armor. And I believe we already did the first step for the princess, where we sent a female Lena to Tene Plains, Bordeaux, to get information about what's needed to make a dress. So, pretty sure that has also been done. Gunther Piedmont, Monty Python. Yep. Our mission is to get the legendary Monty Python warriors. Alright. That's all I need to do in this area investigation. Just to make absolutely certain, we will do a quick area investigation in the Tene Plains just to... I'm like 90% sure that we did this already. Nevertheless, we... Oh my god, I forgot you can actually do camera manipulation. Oh, that's fun. Ah, here we go. Bordeaux. Okay, Zippy's gonna go check out Bordeaux just to make certain. I will track that, and then we will get into our first proper mission for the day, the Zenobian border, where it should go pretty easily. It's got 5 hidden items on it. It doesn't have any neutral encounters that we haven't already gotten. So, yeah, it should be pretty simple. Ah, man, what a week. Seriously. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, really close to finishing the main story of Pocopia, though. I've been able to piece together, like, all the stuff in the story, what's going on, where it's sort of leading. Okay. Yeah. You talked about all the dress stuff. That's fine. Okay. And I'm Mazda hunting Cottony. Ooh, hell yeah. Is there anybody in the world who the first time they laid eyes on Cottony in the forest thought to themselves, oh yeah, this thing's going to change the shape of competitive Pokemon? Alright, Zenobian border, let's do this! Scene 5, True Intentions. I wish you luck on your hunt. Here is the plan. Listen carefully. Oh, Larvesta! Nice! Let's get started. The town of Ethawella in the north will be our headquarters for this operation. Our destination is Fort Crinnel, located a day's march south. Our purpose is to siege the fort and recover it from the rebels. There are 2 routes. One route is to travel due south, or travel west around to attack them on their flanks. Making a beeline will be quicker, but the route lacks strongholds, so the men will have to camp in the open. The other one takes longer, but the march will be aided by the strongholds on the way. The enemy has the same challenges. They must split their forces to confront us. According to our reconnaissance, their troops do not look ready to march. We must choose carefully and decide whether an all-out attack is best or if we should advance slowly. Alright, cool. Let's end the briefing. I want my hidden items. That is it for the plan of operations, but the Revolutionary Army is acting strangely. Strangely? What do you mean? I have no idea why, but they're marching south. They're leading a group of peasants and trying not to attract attention. They're just heading south? What could be their motive? I don't think they need to be prepared for invasion by forces outside Palatinus. In any case, we should take precautions. I've got so many troops. I've got great armies. I cannot freaking wait. Alright, mission start. Quill, I want you to head over here to find a hidden item. Next, Zippy, we are going to dispatch you west. Next, Valentine, we are going to dispatch you south. Next, Dio, we are going to dispatch you west. Next, Rose, we are going to dispatch you south. Next, Coles, we are going to dispatch you west. Next, let's give Troy a chance to go. We're going to send you south. And May, you are going to stay on defense. Can we dispatch any more units? Apparently. Leia, you can go west. And Aubrey, you are going south. All troops move out! Hell yeah. Oh, I've got so much power. Alright, Valentine has encountered the Fencer. Ooh, he's running 3 ninjas. Damn. Okay, that's actually pretty dangerous. I didn't lose any of my soldiers. That's good. Nevertheless, I don't want Valentine to take the next combat. So we're just gonna camp them. Alright, Zippy, let's do this. Nobody gets through a team with a healer. Oh dear God, they have a blue dragon. Okay. They brought AoEs. Well, that is concerning. Alright, that's pretty fine. But we're going to let them retreat just so that others can go in. I really want to make sure I take out this dragon. Alright, Dio. It's up to you, man. I believe in you. Yeah, doing pretty good. Okay. Dio, retreat. Let the next one move in and take out that unit. I do not want dragons on the field. Coles, it's up to you. Coles, I'm counting on you to take out this dragon. Show me your power. Excellent work, Coles. Now, eliminate the entire unit. Good work, Coles. You did great. You did absolutely great. Alright, Valentine is good to go. Quill successfully found something. The kite shield that is hidden there. The next place I want them to go is to get a really out-of-the-way hidden item that's right around here. The other ones are basically going to be on the roads. We've got 3 units over here. The Fencer retreated. Coles, you have successfully captured Kara. Thank you. Rose, move out. You think you can hurt my golem? Really? What an absolute fool you are. Beat him down, golem. Nice. Okay. Definitely not anything approaching a decisive victory, but since that unit is running soldiers, it's a lot easier to whittle it down. Alright, here comes the fight for the stronghold. What's going to be the next Sunday series after the RPG is done? God damn it, they killed a soldier. Realistically, the RPG series is probably going to be running for a minimum of another 7 or 8 months. Possibly as long as a full nether year. And when that's done, I'll just start working on some other RPG Maker project. Yeah, it's totally fair to call that a loss. That was a tough one. But luckily, I've got other troops. Get 'em, Aubrey. Unleash your hounds. You hurt my soldiers, you son of a bitch. Live gotcha making? I might be the gotcha, it might be other projects. I do have a lot of RPG Maker stuff that I do want to work on. Okay, we have taken out the leader. The blue dragon is still alive, but all it's going to be able to do is wander aimlessly. So it's been pretty effectively neutralized. Alright, troops are resting. Now Aubrey has to take down the fencer. They've basically fully recovered. Areas love, areas life. I think this is a good situation, though, where I do need to go with the repeated retreat strategy. Otherwise, whittling these down is actually going to be pretty hard. As long as Valentine doesn't have to take it. No, it looks like Troy is on their ass. Good job, Troy. Except now I have to worry about a soldier again. Okay, good job, Troy. Nice. Keep him going. Wind shot. Okay. And retreat again. Alright. Come on, next troop. Come in and clean this up. Oh, crap, it's Valentine again. That's not ideal. This time I kind of really don't have a choice but to push them back. We are losing a fair number of soldiers off of our front line. One of them has just been promoted to a fighter, though. That is so good. That's another fighter in our army. Okay. Troops. Is everybody here good? They're almost fully rested, but not quite. Alright, we have captured the town. Have you seen Mouse PI for Hire? I have not. Zenobia to the south and Lotus to the west. When the war begins, Palatinus will be awash in chaos. This land will not be safe. Uh-oh. Okay. Everybody here should be fully rested. So let's continue our walk to the south. Coles, you will be very important. You have a lot of power. But ultimately, everybody is going. Meanwhile, the situation over here is not really great. Aubrey, if possible, try to intercept Talus. It's a boomer shooter with rubber hose animation style and a noir aesthetic. Ooh, fun. Alright, Zippy, you're up. Just a cleric and a worm, that doesn't sound so bad. Uh-huh. And retreat. Let the next person handle it. Dio! Can you take out the cleric? You do have a lot of offensive power. Wow, your team sucks at hitting people, apparently. Ah, damn. Damn it. That's not enough to make, like, an actual difference as to how quickly that pack's gonna die. Troy, let's check out the stronghold. Beyond this border is Zenobia. Since the war with Zedeginia, Zenobia has changed. They've entered a new area. Zenobia is our neighbor, but revolution is still a foreign concept to us. IGN gave it a 6 out of 10. They said there's too much killing in the boomer shooter and too much cheese and references to the cartoon mouse game. Okay. Aubrey, I swear, you've got to start weakening this unit. You've got to start actually killing people. Yes! That's it. Wipe them out. Take out that fencer. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is so, so good. Ha ha! Yes! Excellent work, Aubrey. Oh, you and your dogs did so good in this fight. Oh, I'm very proud of you. Alright, back to the stronghold. We're doing really well. Alright, we caught up. Oh, dear God. What a dumb group. 3 front row wizards and a berserker in back? Okay, that's a weird one. That is a really weird one. You know what? Let's get in some of our attacks here. Retreat. That was really good. That was really good. They also whined it doesn't take itself seriously and is not a good noir story when none of those were advertised. IGN... Look, it's very clear. IGN did not feel that they had any financial incentive to say anything good about the game. Holy crap, Cole! Your dragon took out the cleric with a crit. That was so good. That being said, though, in the modern game rating world, a 7 out of 10 is considered an average for the industry. So a 6 out of 10 is only one notch below average. Jesus, Cole, you are a monster! Take them out. Take out their goddamn wizards. Slaughter all of your enemies. Yes! You pathetic fools. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna have you retreat, though, just so that the next person can come in behind you and keep on working on taking out this group. We really want them down. By the way, a fun little thing, if you notice and pay attention, but the 2 wizards on their team are holding different staves. The character models actually do change depending on the weapon that they have equipped for most classes, which is really cool. It's a fun little touch. We took out the leader. This unit has been completely neutered. Come on, take him out. I really thought you were going to get him. That's okay. Coles, we're going to send you after them after you get a rest at this stronghold. You get to finish them off and murder them all. Okay, Aubrey, you get to rest. Leia, let's see what's in here. Are you going to fight the revolution? Do you have to? They didn't involve us in the war, and they don't seem like bad guys. Can we just leave them be? What do you think, Coles? Do you want to go out and murder another wizard and a berserker? Do you think it would be beneficial to you to go murder some people? Or do you want to let them live? I will abide by your decision. There we go. Let everybody get a little bit of rest. They're actually almost completely fine at this point. Sparring is not an option in war. Okay, so Quill had to take a nap, but they also found some plate armor. That's actually quite impressive that you found that after taking a nap. Good job. There are 3 more hidden items on this map. One is here, one is here, and one is here. Alright. Everybody should be fully rested now. Yes, they are. Troy, we're going to send you after those berserkers. Rose, and the rest. You guys are going to head to Ellie. Move out. Aubrey! I'm so glad you finally stopped by for this series. I have some fantastic news for you. This is you! You are the commander of one of my combat units. And in fact, you lead a unit alongside Grievard and Bercy, the Hellhounds. You finally have your pets. Also, you're legitimately one of my strongest fighting teams. Leia's going to go here, and then proceed to Dimvidro. And then Dio and Zippy are just going to head straight to Dimvidro. Everybody is all rested up. Perfect. Quill is going to break camp and just head over here to that place. The enemy unit we are up against is led by the General Debonair. He's flanked by 2 knights and a sorceress. High-ranking knight qualified to command an entire army. His sword strikes create devastating shockwaves. Oh my. Alright. Troops are laid out. Commence the attack. This stronghold is protected by 2 enemy units. The first one is a dragon tamer and 2 gremlins. That's practically nothing. The second is a... Oh, right, the Doll Master I fought earlier. Doll Master, Fairy, and 2 soldiers. Nice. Go forth, Coles. Alright, we found the Armit. We found the Balder Sword. Go forth, Coles. Murder them. Good work. You're a true hero. Excellent work. You even found an armlet doing that. Good job. God, I love when we find new stuff. And this stronghold is protected by Goodman the Berserker, and he's just got a golem with him. I was actually looking up some information about this game, and there's the last hidden item on the map. Apparently golems can actually upgrade if they have the right stats, and then if they get hit with certain attacks. Like, the clay golem will become a stone golem if it has a certain amount of stats, and then it gets hit with a petrifying attack, which is really cool. And then if a stone golem has the right stats and gets hit with, like, a thunder or water spell, I think, they become a Balder golem. Which, I just think that's such a cool thing to integrate. Good job, Valentine. Join your friends in attacking Ellie. Alright, we are attacking Sergi from behind. So their leader is fully exposed. Do you know Nintendo All-Star Brawl 2? I do not. Why are you all attacking everyone but the Doll Master? Well, the Enchanter. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and retreat. Not Nintendo, Nickelodeon. That sounds more like something I've heard of. Oh, Sergey, you little coward. Yes, I have heard of Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2. Take out those gremlins. Come on, Aubrey, you can do this. Uh-huh. With an active competitive scene, I care so little about any competitive gaming. Truly. Alright, take them out, Troy. See if you can murder them. We've got to start taking down their troops. And Garfield is one of the best characters. God damn it, Troy! Could you... Oh, this unit is being a pain. Okay. Valentine, I need you to take out Julissa. And Zippy has encountered Goodman. One Golem and one Berserker. The reason I'm being very particular in how they play this is because if all you do is weaken the enemy units to the point where they flee, but where you're not defeating them, inevitably you can end up with some maps where you have like 5 or 6 enemy units that are all just stacked on like the final stronghold, and it's so goddamn hard to break through that. Who's that Zenobian Revolution dude? Is there gonna be someone like that here to beat up the bad guys? Man, that would be so cool. Alright, can we meet him? Dio, I want you to hunt down Goodman. Alright, we got Ellie. Why is the Southern Division here? Are you going to flee? Go south if you're willing to lose your kingdom. Garfield has this thing called Sugar Rush, which for a Mountain Time, Garfield becomes the fastest character in the game, but your knockback is also heightened. Interesting. Oh my god, please, please catch that Dragon Tamer, please. Yes, okay. Valentine, you need to weaken this thing. You need to take out some of their troops. Thank you. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. That was not really a good performance. Okay, Valentine, I need you to get back to the stronghold and rest up. So, one of the units straight up retired from the battlefield. Okay, Quill, why don't you move down here? This might actually be a pretty tough fight. Dio cannot catch them. Dio, head back to the stronghold. Alright, both of those units ended up retiring from the battlefield completely. So that is actually really helpful. Nevertheless, this guy might be very strong. And he's just going to be, like, regaining energy. Anytime I'm letting him idle. So I need to send in my entire force. All at once. I need every unit I have pounding on this man in full force. Alright, let's go. One day Garfield locked in and actually started using Sugar Rush and thus skyrocket top. Wow. That's really cool. Alright. Everybody move in. Everybody move in. Everybody move in. Every single unit in my army. We need all the force we've got to take down this man. Charge! We cannot allow him any more than like a second to idle. And so the battle begins. So you belong to the Chat Legion. I've heard much about you recently. I don't want to fight you, but I can't let you through either. I'll just keep you occupied for a while if you don't mind. Alright, troops, move in! It's okay, you're all going to automatically lose until this guy is dead. So fight to your best. Aubrey Coles, we're going to be relying on the kind of power that only you can bring to this fight. God damn, this guy's tough. Ouch! Okay, perfect. This is how it needs to be. This is what we have to do. Dio, go ahead and retreat. Zippy, it's your turn now. Go get him, Zippy. Your soldiers are about to be decimated, but I don't think they're strong enough to actually wipe out the soldier units, so that's okay. Uh-huh. This general is very powerful. Okay. Only reason we have that power is because of the beasts we carry. Being able to make friends with beasts and command them is also a form of power. Coles, you're up! Coles, it's your turn! Alright, I want you to teach these guys the meaning of power. Oh, hell yeah, you guys actually managed to hit the general. That's so good. Nice! Oh, your magic is way better against him than our physical attacks. He has such a high block. Okay. Coles, you did the most damage to him out of all of our troops. Holy hell, we nearly lost our dragon. Oh my god. Okay, Zippy and Coles, you guys need to get the hell out of there. Leave it to the next folks. We're doing really good. Alright, it's Leia's turn. Leia's got magic from the back row. She might be able to pull this off. Or you could hit that sorceress in the back, I guess. Okay, Leia's definitely not going to do it because they're not targeting him. Oh, set it to live chat. That's what I forgot to do. What have I been missing in live chat? God only knows. Okay. I'm giving my hellhounds head pats right now. Good job! We are making it through this without any casualties. That is a really, really important thing. Okay. The entire Western Division has had their shot. Now the entire Eastern one is going to move in. Oh, Quill! Quill might finish this. Come on. You know what? Quill can probably win this. But let's let someone else have a chance as well. Everyone gets a chance to fight. Valentine! Maybe Valentine can do it. Okay, or not. They are not being especially impressive right now. Retreat! Run, Valentine, run! Okay, Rose is moving in. Maybe the Golem can win the day. Okay, or we could just whittle down all their troops randomly, I guess. Come on, Golem. Come on, I believe in you. We got him! Yes! Good job, Rose! We also got an Amazon! Yes! Alright, another proper female soldier added to the party. That's so good. Alright, we got a champion statuette. We got 7 soldiers. We were able to find 1,843 more Goths to join our army. We got a lot of Goths. You are indeed strong. I am definitely no match for you, if I'm alone. Debonair, we're ready to retreat. Well, our job is done. If you'll excuse us, we must depart. Where do you think you're going? This isn't settled yet. Settle, you say? That means nothing. Even though the people want change in this kingdom, not all of them are capable of fighting. Fortunately, my kingdom is willing to accept refugees. Do you understand? Our goal was to delay you and move the refugees to Zenobia. We succeeded, and now there's no reason to fight. Well, see you later. What? I won't let you escape. Are you looking for us? Gasp! My god, it's people who look really cool. What are your intentions? What are you planning to do to this kingdom? Is that all you're concerned about? Is that what you, who defended the rebels and defied your superior, believe? Tell me your intentions. Will you forsake those who discriminated and branded as lower class? We couldn't bear to see you, the people of this kingdom, suffer. I'm old. For the past few months, we've been watching your kingdom. Everyone is fighting with everyone, and Lotus is pulling the strings. Where am I? Is that why? You're instigating war against Lotus, aren't you? Now I see your motives. You're a threat to this kingdom. This world is on the verge of insanity. Your strength, your charisma draws people toward you. They all look to you for help. This kingdom still has hope, but even that fades away in front of you. Revolution, huh? What's to become of the army once the revolution succeeds? You're going to send the soldiers against Lotus, isn't that right? I won't let you. Enough! What did you see at the Volmus mine? Did you think that it was right for people to be slaughtered like animals? Damn it, calm yourself! I know. Something has to be done. But the way you spread war for the lower class throughout Palatinus is wrong. Life is precious by nature, regardless of race or social class. But this kingdom weighs people's lives too lightly. Do you not think it wrong? Our goal is to right this wrong. We have no intention of making this kingdom just for the lower class. I guess we're done here. Let's go wander off. Many have joined us in the name of revolution, although they all share the desire for change. Some tend to act excessively, and we have difficulty keeping things under control. I see that you are also troubled. Is it your lack of ability to deal with the situation? Or is it the disparity between reality and your ideals? Damn, we're the conservatives? I mean, it's the way the story goes. You know, we are starting as established, trained military soldiers, sanctioned and working for the established nobility of our kingdom. So yes, we are starting the story from the position as the tools of the upper class oppressors of society. I know it is difficult, but you must find your own way. But it will improve. Do not be swayed by what is around you. There is no wrong path that you can take. You must believe in yourself and move onward. I don't know what's going on. Basically, we're soldiers fighting for a kingdom, and these people are rebelling against it. Oh, here you are. Are you Quill? I have a message from General Godeslas. From the General? Yes. You are requested to return to Akka Castle immediately. Return to the castle? I wonder what this is about. Are they communist? No. No one here fits the classical definition of a communist in terms of either their ideology, in terms of social structure, or economics. I don't know the details, but I heard that's where they're planning the next operation. That is the message. Now, if you excuse me, I must get back to my duty. Do you like my hat? I like his hat. Alright, we have succeeded. So the next thing we can do... I think there's something we can actually do here after we clear the area. Yeah, during an area investigation, send a unit to Karya to find a cleric being attacked by 2 fighters and a berserker. Okay. So we've got a quick area investigation thing we can do. After that, I'll take a quick break just to use the restroom. We're actually going to use Aubrey for this mission. We need to send you to Karya. Where the hell is Karya? Here is Karya. Okay. Aubrey, we're going to be relying on you here in order to get a special item. Basically, the way things go is that once a unit gains enough experience, any of the soldiers in that unit will transform into either a fighter, if the leader of the unit is male, or an Amazon if the leader of the unit is female. The item that we are getting is reverses that. It causes soldiers recruited by a unit to turn out as the opposite gender instead, which can actually be pretty useful for shaping armies as you want and getting the units that you need. Anyway, Aubrey, you're about to be in a fight to the death. Do not disappoint me. Now at the target location. Cool. Hey, girly. You want to have some fun? Yes, so we are including some implied sexual assault in our game. No, please. Please get away from me, you spawn of Satan. Did we scare you? I love that expression on your face. What are you doing? Leave her alone. Smart-ass thug says, what did you say, bitch? What the hell do you want? Aubrey, use your dogs and murder these men, please. I do not believe they have any desire or value in living. And meanwhile, while your dogs murder them, you can just keep them alive. Good job! You've already murdered their leader. This is a very rare thing that happens in this game, where some battles in certain scenarios will actually just keep on going until they actually completely result in the annihilation of one side or another. Luckily, with a cleric and 2 hellhounds, it is impossible for us to lose. And that is a lot of XP. You had some real good puppies there, Aubrey. Thank you. God bless you for saving me. My name is Andrew. I'm from the Church of Dimvidro, south of here. I would like to thank you. Unfortunately, I have nothing with me. Oh, if you could, come see me if you visit the church in Dimvidro. Excuse me, I must be going now. You did a great job, Aubrey. You saved that woman. Yeah. I accidentally hit the Enter Stronghold button again. I do that a lot. Okay, and now we need you to head to Dimvidro. Dimvidro. And just have a quick talk there. And then I believe that is the very last thing here. The neutral units on this level are Griffins, Hellhounds, and Young Dragons. We've already got those covered. So, let's see. Okay. The next mission is going to be back at the Volmus Mine. And we will actually have the chance to get ghosts, gremlins, and skeletons. Which I'm not really going to be using. But, I mean, I'm still trying to basically collect at least one of every class, so... The problem with ghosts and skeletons is that I don't believe they, like, level up. I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, Aubrey. Let's go see your friend. Make sure they got here safe. You must be from the Chat Legion. I can't thank you enough. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Good work, Chat Legion. This is a symbol of fertility and longevity. Divine blessings will be with you. There we go. We got an on-set cross. And that's all we needed here. Can you name the Hellhounds? Yes, I can freely rename all except the story essential units. The current names of the Hellhounds are Grievard and Bercy. So, if you do have other names you would like them to have, just let me know, and I can absolutely do that. In the meantime, let's see if we can do anything with our new Amazon and Soldier. Not really with that. Not with the Soldier either. Let's just replace all of our soldiers. Change Bercy to Houndoom. Got it. If you want, Coles, I could name one of your dragons, Bercy instead. If you want to be with your pet. There we go. Alright, Aubrey now has Grievard and Houndoom. Currently you have Flakes and Charles. I think I came up with the name Charles. Do you just want to have that be Bercy? Charles is basically just a throwaway name anyway. I see we are of a like mind. There you go. Alright, you now have Flakes and Bercy. Yeah, I think we are pretty well set. We could definitely use some extra power, though. Yeah, we have a couple units that are a fair bit weaker than the others. Zippy, why don't Zippy go have a fight? Training grounds. Yes. Let's target the weakest unit. Come on. Is my Formarson really powerful? Your dogs are quite powerful. And then the character named Aubrey is itself a cleric. Clerics are one of the few classes in the game that can heal, and healing is extremely powerful. As you can see in this example where Zippy is doing some stuff. Oh, formation! That's what you were saying. Yes, your formation is completely, legitimately, unironically, very, very strong. It's probably one of my top 3 strongest units. Hellhounds are one of the only units at this point in the game that gets to act 3 times in a turn, and they are absolutely making the most of that. Alright, training is nearly done here. I think I may want to save, like, most of my major training to do in between streams, because it can take a while if you're just focusing on repeatedly training troops. Nevertheless, we did get some levels. The Amazon... I could get another cleric. I could actually get up to 2 more clerics. Ooh. Oh, God. Clerics are so strong. God damn. For right now, I want to do 1 training with Valentine. I'll worry about major organizational changes between streams. But yeah, I can afford to do a bit of training here. Okay, it's a knight and a dragon. Oh, is he back row? Okay, knight back row, that should be fine. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Good job, soldiers. That's fine. We got this. We're gonna take out this dragon. We have so many more actions every round than he does. Alright. Take his ass out. I can't remember if you can promote soldiers in training or not. But we did end up taking a fair bit of soldier damage. No, soldiers... Okay. Soldiers completely replenish in training. So you don't lose soldiers in training. That's really good information to have. Okay, we are ready to advance the story. So we're going to head back to Alba. And before I start reading this, I'm going to take that quick break. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. Okay. I'm back. Let's keep advancing the story. Excuse me. Quill, you're here. Are you that rookie from before? I see you've made a name for yourself. As we all know, the Palatinian Revolutionary Army has been gathering strength. We gained information from a rebel captive that they are planning to recapture the Volmus mine and its outlying areas. We've confirmed the troop movement. Leader of the Revolutionary Army, Frederick Raskin, is also heading there. No doubt they will strike in the next few days, but we don't know the details. We will join forces with the Central Division. Assault Volmus, capture Frederick Raskin, and put an end to the revolution. But we need time to organize the troops. Since your battalion has performed well despite its lack of experience, I want you to lead this operation. Head to the area immediately and stop them at all costs. I am assigned to such an important task, sir? No worries, kid. Our troops will be right behind you. All you need to do is surprise the Revolutionary Army and create a diversion. We'll handle the rest. Then when their main forces attack, I'll take care of them myself. Expect the Zenobians to show up too. I'm counting on you, Quill. Hey, you don't have to capture any rebels, you hear me? It just causes us more trouble like last time. Why are you staring at me? You have a problem? What are you planning to do with him, huh? You're going to use his war record to your advantage, like a promotion. Am I wrong? I just thought he was suitable for this operation. I have no such intentions. If you say so, you won't be able to keep him under control anyway. Look at his eyes. Just like his father, he is dangerous. Watch out for him. Okay, so Volmus Mine. Okay. Let's do it. Doesn't look like there's anything I really need to worry about. Once we clear the level, we'll go back in for an area investigation. We'll scour the forests a bit and look for ghosts and skeletons. Ugh, God, that sneeze has been building for a while. Scene 6, the Revolutionary Army. General Godeslas! The Revolutionary Army! Calm down. So what about the Revolutionary Army? They've taken up arms all over the place, all at once! And at the same time, they've captured more than half of the strongholds. What? That's not possible! With their petty forces? What happened? What do you mean, the same time? There were many traitors within the Southern Division. The strongholds fell quickly, with little bloodshed. Which lands are still intact? Gunther Piedmont, Dardanelles, and the section of Alba centered here, Acre Castle. At least the central route is still secure. Damn rebels. We acted too slowly. But what now? There's still time before reinforcements arrive from the central region. Shit, what can I do? The Chat Legion! How could I have missed them? Without a leader, the Revolutionary Army will be reduced to a mob. There's still hope if Frederick Raskin can be taken care of. We can do it! Well, that didn't go well for him. They orchestrated their uprising very well. What's the reason behind the timing of the uprising? They're sending non-combatants to Zenobia. The failed abduction of Prince Umiel. The morale of their men, the soldiers of Alba turning coat. All of them are important. They've found the most opportune time to strike. We were ordered to capture Frederick at all costs. He's trying to cover his own ass from his mistakes. Let's get started. The town of Desse will be our headquarters for this operation. Our destination is Fort Boulon, located a day and a half to the northeast from our headquarters. Our goal is to pacify the fort. We've located a number of units near the town of Swakin. It seems things will get dicey after we cross the river. Be prepared. And we also spotted enemy units near the Volmus mine in the southeast. We should send some able men there to assist in the liberation. Alright, so we've got a two-fronted battle. Their leader. What kind of man is Frederick? I know little of the man, but many rumors follow him. His interest is in politics rather than war. Many say he's a bleeding heart idealist. There is much criticism from within the Revolutionary Army. Is something bothering you, Quill? All right. Okay, so this is one of the first times that we have revisited a map. Zippy and Valentine both got a bit of a power upgrade through their training, so we're going to send them off like this. Coles and Aubrey, we are going to send you guys to Sawakin along two different routes. Dio, we are going to send you to Sinal. Leia, we are going to send you to Sinal. May, we are going to send you to Ishro. Troy, I'm going to send you straight to Berbera. Rose, I want you to stay on defense. And Quill will also join in Sinal. Alright. Everybody good? Is there anything available in the shop that we do not have at least one of? Not really. If we enter our own stronghold, we can actually replay the briefing. So that's a thing that we can do as well. Yeah. I don't care. I just wanted to show this off. I am really curious if hidden items on the map are a one-time thing, or if they refresh each time you revisit it for a main mission. So that's one of the things we're going to be investigating today. Let's go. They've got a witch. Oh, they've got Hawkman. They've got Hawkman in the air. Okay, white dragon and a dragon tamer. We got this. Good. We're doing pretty good. Retreat. Let the next person take on the dragon. Go, go, go. Dio, you're up. Wipe out the dragon, Dio. Oh, damn, good hit. Holy crap, 2 crits already so far. Good work. Okay, whoever is next can definitely take out this entire unit. Perfect. Coles, you're up. Perfect and perfect. Well done. We found a large shield. Coles, here's your next unit. Berserker, Witch, and Dragon. I don't think you can kill off this troop, but you can definitely put in a good attempt. Ooh, they paralyzed one of us. Goddamn witches. Alright, Coles, retreat. Leave it to the next one. Leia, move on. Use your incredible thunder powers. Damn, that witch is very resistant. Ouch. Alright, retreat. Their unit is taking a pretty significant amount of damage. Dio, you're up. Come on, keep going. Not bad. Yes, leader. No, wait, that wasn't the leader. Well, I took out one of them. That's a start. That's a start. All right, we have captured Sinal. All right, Coles, it's up to you. Finish off this witch and dragon. Actually, I don't think you can. Well, maybe. Maybe. The only one left is the leader. Unfortunately, that unit is still able to fight, but that's okay because we're going to kill you now. Good job, Coles. Your unit did a great job. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out Sinal. Everyone here hates the aristocrats. There's enough of a disparity of wealth in Alba alone. It's the same everywhere. Alright, Hawkman is moving in. Wait, Aubrey. Aubrey, why don't you join in the attack on Swakin? Coles... just stay right where you are for now. Alright, we got Eldret. Indigans once lived in Alba, and even when Palatinus was established, they didn't become a part of it. They maintained diplomatic relations with Palatinus. It turns out, however, they were subjugated by Palatinus when Lotus commanded it. Now the Indigans are forced into slave labor. They're also subject to hatred and discrimination. Cruel, isn't it? Yeah, it is cruel. Alright. Cole, take on this guy. Oh, Berserker and 3 Wizards. Nice. You know what? I'm totally fine with you just sending this unit retreating. That's enough for now. Holy crap! What an incredible crit! We took out their leader! This unit has been crippled! Not bad! Good job, Coles. You did great. Alright, here comes a Hawkman. Named McNorton. Oh, dear God. He's actually got a, like a raven in the back. They're not messing around with this group. Okay. That's enough for now. It's actually going to take some real effort to take down this group. Alright, Quill, you're up. Everybody attack the weakest. Ooh. Good going. Oh, I haven't built up enough retreat. Here we go. Retreat. Good job. They are on the verge of losing one of their units. That's what I wanted. And Dio hits them from behind. Beautiful work, Dio. Take that bastard down. Target the leader. Yes. Okay, 1 unit's down. Okay, retreat. We're still doing really good. Okay, Aubrey... I want you to try to intercept that unit. You have already failed by trying to go across the bridge. Alright, well, we couldn't completely cripple the unit. Meanwhile, down here, Zippy and Valentine... Let's head over here. I haven't found any hidden items. There should be a hidden item right here. And we are not finding it. Alright, May has been attacked. May got attacked from the side. This is a pretty annoying unit I'm up against. But I think even oriented from the side, I still have the advantage. And with a cleric, this team is completely capable of holding its own. I think. No, we were actually pushed back. Okay. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to move Quill down here to support. Dio and Leia are going to move in. Aubrey, you're up. It will be extremely hard to kill this enemy group, but we can definitely push it back at least. Unfortunately, they're using pretty much our exact same strategy against us. But they are oriented slightly differently. That's what I need. That's what I need. Okay, Hawkmen are asleep. Aubrey, murder McNorton. We captured Swakin. That's perfect. You guys don't understand what the Revolution is doing. They're just trying to help us. Are you on the aristocrat side, or are you trying to help us? I don't know, Twin Tails girl. McNorton is going down. McNorton is fucked. McNorton is actually screwed here. And that's good, because I do not want flying units freely roaming the battlefield. Okay, May is taking on another unit, but this time they're approaching from the front. Oh, dear God, a worm, a dragon, and an upgraded archer. That is concerning. I think I win on the damage contest, though. Good. And the cleric is going to keep me topped off. I think I successfully pushed this one back. Yes. Okay. So now we just need to push back the knight unit. We are hitting the knight unit from behind. That's good. They definitely won't have the ability to out-damage my unit. So I can push them back and take the stronghold. Okay. Yes! Okay, that's another stronghold captured. And that means I will have increased healing. They probably won't be able to stop me. We have captured Berbera. And Aubrey has caught up with McNorton. Alright, doggies. Attack the leader. Leader down. McNorton has been crippled. That is excellent work, Aubrey. Okay. Aubrey. No. No. Aubrey. Alright, return to the stronghold. Troy, how are things in Berbera? Hey, military dude, you look busy. Are you here to beat up the weak again? Huh? What are you, new? Yo, do they teach you to beat up the weak in the academy? Don't give me that look. Just calling a spade a spade. I mean, yeah, they do. It's a fairly important tactic. May, what are they saying over here? You've got quite an army here. Here to quell the insurrection? The revolution has no chance in hell against a force like yours. It's kind of sad, really. I was expecting more from them. All right. Cole's up against Joan again. I genuinely don't know if we can take out Joan's unit. They are so damn strong. Let's retreat. The only reason I might be able to do it is because Joan isn't in the back row. Alright, May, you're up again. You should be fully healed. Okay, you're almost fully healed. Let's target the leader. Come on. Damn it, we missed an attack. That might have been enough to make us actually lose this encounter. Yep. Alright, we're just gonna be going back and forth over this one. The stronghold Swakin has been captured by the enemy. The stronghold Ishiro has been captured by the enemy. That's okay. Quill is coming to help. It's gonna be alright. They haven't been given the opportunity to recover well. We're gonna set this to attack leader. Aubrey, it's up to you. I need you to cripple this unit. Healing units are so hard to stop. Yes. Get your third attack in. Take out that cleric. Yes! Beautiful! Alright, we have 3 units that we have killed the leader of. Meanwhile, down here, Zippy and Valentine are up against 2 Valkyries and a white dragon. Dear God. That's kind of rough. let's retreat. Let's give Valentine a chance to do this. I want at least one unit that is always focused on promoting soldiers. Because I do need soldiers. And if you can get a leader whose unit gets 7 total soldiers promoted into regular units, you can actually turn that leader into a special class called a Centurion, which is really cool. Damn it. You absolute ass. Okay, so unfortunately they are going to heal. May, we need you to move in. They're gonna be healed up a bit. Let's attack the weakest unit. Is it enough to win, though? Did we do more damage? We did not. Okay, I think we're in a pretty rough spot here. How much were they able to recover? Not much. I might still defeat this unit. No, god damn, stupid freaking soldiers. No, attack the weakest. We need to take them out. Yes! Okay, leader down. Oh, that was a rough one. That was a very rough one. Okay. Zira has been liberated, and Quill is moving on to fight Demi. Here we go. One of my strongest units against one of their strongest. Actually, I'm mostly calling this one of my strongest units, mostly out of wishful thinking. The Quill unit is not, like, especially impressive. But it was still enough to take out their leader. Good job, Quill unit. Okay. That's good. That's good. The Revolutionary Army? I don't know anything about them. I hate violent people. Will they be put to death for treason? Yeah, probably. Anything you are selling that has any value to me? Not really. Okay, so let's move Dio to capture KZ. Quill, I want you to hunt down Abel. Zippy and Valentine, why don't you move over to capture the mine itself? Go. Troy, you are fine. Why don't you go join up in Sawakin? Okay. Take him down, Quill. That was not trying to attack the leader. Try to attack the leader. This is a weird enemy group. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. The stronghold Zyra has been captured by the enemy. Where? I thought we took out their leader. Okay. God damn, this group is such a pain in the ass to fight. They are continuously targeting my guy. Okay, I think that's all I can really risk having Quill do. Move back to a stronghold here. Rose, I want you to move here in case he tries to capture that. That's what I would do if I was him. Okay. This level is kind of a shit show. Dio! Do what you can. Okay, that's an interesting group. Everybody attack the leader. Can we actually put out enough damage to kill the leader in just one round of combat? Maybe. Nope. Okay. Oh, dear God. Okay, they've got two enemies attacking the boltless mine. God damn it. That's a problem. That's actually a big problem. They've got so many freaking dragons already. Why does the enemy have so many goddamn dragons? Oh my God, my poor soldiers. It is such BS that they're just loaded with dragons. Okay, we got KZ. Zippy, it's up to you. Alright, take out the leader and then retreat. Oh my God, you are completely failing to kill the leader. Wow. Wow, I lose that fight again, don't I? Oh my God, a block and a miss. That was actually garbage. That was actually a garbage fight. Okay. Nope. Move to the stronghold. You two, I kind of thought that maybe they would be running, like, a less powerful unit down there. I was completely mistaken. I got my ass handed to me. Although, to be fair, I've still suffered no actual deaths so far. So, despite, like, the severe challenge that I am up against, I think I'm actually managing quite well. Okay, we took out the leader. So, we crippled that unit. Oh, dear God. Okay, Zippy. Zippy's in a bad spot. Freaking hell. Wow. Wow, that was bad. Okay. You need to use one of your items. You need to use the heal pack. Okay. This unit is so strong. They actually killed one of my soldiers straight up. That's fine. The soldiers are completely replaceable. It's the promoted named units that actually matter. Okay. You need to get the hell out of here. Quill, you need to head down there and deal with the mine. Because this is bad. Yikes. The first prince of Palatinus, the leader of the Palatinian Knights, Prince Amrius is leading his troops against the revolution. He can't afford to have peasants believing they have a right to freedom. Okay. You don't have a leader anymore, so you are fine. Dio, go ahead and head to Swakin. Your unit is almost completely depleted. Use the heal pack. The soldiers are still capped at only a third of their health. I really don't think you have any way of dealing with that. No, Rose, you need to move into the mine. You need to get to the mine. This is so bad. I mean, it's not really all that bad. Valentine, move to the stronghold. Rose, move to the stronghold. Quill, just go straight for the mine. Yeah, you're at camp, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Alright, we got Zira again. Yeah, Quill. God damn, you kind of need to take a break too. Alright. We're in a bad spot, but we're not in a catastrophic spot. We've got longevity, and we are still getting damage out on the leader. Do you know Pokemon can outspeed Trick Room? I think I've heard something about that before, but I've never understood or looked into, like, the full mechanics of it. That crit may have just been our saving grace. Okay. That is fine. Rose, I need you to capture and kill that unit immediately. Quill, break camp. I need you to intercept and defeat Roland. Yes! Okay, we are finally gonna take out this son of a bitch. This level has been very tough. Oh my god. Okay, freaking finally. Yes, retreat. Just retreat. Just retreat. Holy hell. Okay, Zippy, yes, head to the stronghold. Rose, yes, head to the stronghold. Valentine, break camp. Go ahead and meet up at Sawakin. We've basically got this handled now. Almost all of their units have had their leaders killed. The stronghold Sinnoh has been captured by the enemy. Where the hell is Sinnoh? That's Sinnoh. Okay. Whatever. May, if you wouldn't mind, please intercept them. Oh, hello everyone who has come here from Shinny. Welcome to the stream. I'm Coil Quickcard, and I am playing a game I've basically never heard anyone ever talk about. Ogre Battle 64. It is a combination real-time strategy auto-battler RPG, and oh boy, can it be a pain in the ass sometimes. I'm still in the early parts of the game, and so far doing okay. This level has been a real problem. Okay, troops are alive and well. We can hunt down this guy and kill him. God, I hope the boss at the fort is not too insane. I've had so much trouble. Alright, we caught them off guard. This is definitely not my strongest combat unit. But that's okay. I was kind of just hoping that maybe they could get a little bit of XP. But they're not, because they're definitely not strong enough to kill any of the surviving units there. That's fine. Just retreat. This battle's not going to contribute meaningfully to anything. Just head back to the stronghold, rest up, and then we are going to march all of our troops. Coles, why don't we have you chase them down? May, go back to the stronghold. Okay, Quill caught Roland sleeping, so we're definitely going to take out the dragon. Boom, and boom. Dragon dead. Perfect. Okay, we got an amulet. Quill, go ahead, move up to Swakin to get ready for the big fight. Valentine, I don't trust the people that are running around my town, if you wouldn't mind. So your unit just has a dragon left, and the other unit has 3 hawkmen. I really don't want to fight against either of those. I mean, I might be able to take the dragon. Maybe. Rose, why don't you also go... Can we take the dragon? We cannot capture units from enemy groups, but we can recruit our own things. So we can recruit dragons. Yeah, we're just gonna send you 2 off. It'll be fine. Quill's gonna rest. We are encountering this guy, but all his troops are asleep. He's at a severe disadvantage. Let's just target their weakest unit. Okay, they're dumb enough to attack my cleric, who can just endlessly heal herself. That's fine. What I'm mostly hoping for is to get a little bit of experience for my soldiers, maybe get another troop promoted. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You did a crit, and it dealt 6 damage. Okay. We are whittling them down a little bit, so that's good. We still have a very good chance of taking it out. Good tea today. We're doing very well here. Since we're kind of at the corner of the map, the enemy's not really able to be pushed away very far when they lose a fight. So we've kind of got them locked into a death struggle, where they're just going to be continuously whittled down without having any break in the combat. Which I am fine with. And if Zippy's soldiers are going to get some more experience and maybe level up, that's just really going to help. Amazon, take out that Hawkman. My mistake. You had already done 2 attacks. Keep going. I will not allow this bastard to survive after what they did to my poor soldiers. There we go. We have nearly wiped out the entire unit. Beautiful. Keep going. Kill all of them. And also try to promote your soldiers. Yep. You die today. Beautiful. Alright, that is more experience for the soldiers. That's perfect. Zippy, take out that dragon. Get all the experience for your soldiers. Uh-huh. Yeah. Keep going. You can kill the dragon. I believe in you. This dragon is a dangerous beast who acted out against me. I will not permit it to survive. I think it's going to take one more combat to kill it, though. That's fine. We're doing alright. There we go. Good work, soldiers. Still not enough for a promotion, though. Good job, Zippy. How do you get dragons? So, on any map in the game... Ooh. On any map in the game, you can get random encounters as you walk around. Oh, shit. And on some of them, you are able to get, you're able to recruit dragons. I don't really like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, Valentine. I want you to retreat from the battle. Then we're going to go into our organization screen. We are going to go to this unit. We are going to remove the soldier. We are going to adjust the formation. And we're going to put in a goddamn dragon. And then we're going to dispatch Valentine to the field again. Okay, you little bastard, Abel. You want to get into this goddamn fight? You're gonna get into this goddamn fight. Also, Coles, I want you to murder this man. Well, these 3 men. I want you to murder these 3 men. Excellent work. I have great respect for your capacity to murder. Yeah, they really are trying a late game march on my headquarters. The ballsy bastards. But I refreshed my unit, and I have a goddamn dragon. I can definitely outdamage you with this formation. Very nice. Yeah, I thought so. You little assholes. Leia, why don't you move down to Sinal to intercept? Quill, why don't you move up to Sinal to intercept? Valentine, you did take a little bit of damage, but, you know, honestly, just stay there. I don't know what these sneaky sons of bitches are gonna do. Alright, Coles, finish him off. Excellent work. You killed a man. You are a true hero of this army. You killed another man. Excellent. You are a true hero of this army. Okay, I think that's enough. Head back to Swakin. My God, this level has been a pain in the ass. Whew. Oh, hey, cool. Look, another random unit started sleeping near you. Please murder them. Oh, it's Joan. All they've got is 2 golems. I don't think you have the ability to kill either of these golems in one round of combat. Still, good effort. Is it worth it? Is it worth it just going after the golems, though? You know what? Screw it. Go ahead. Alright, Leia has encountered the knights. Alright. Target the weakest. Keep whittling down their numbers. Oh my God, my poor soldier. Perfect. There we go. Now we're really ripping these guys apart. Don't worry, Aubrey. You'll get your chance to move in with your dogs again. But first, Coles wants more... Well, I was gonna say blood, but golems don't really bleed. Coles wants to have his dragons fatally bite golems until they ooze some kind of vital ichor. Yeah, we can definitely kill them on the next combat. After all, it would be cruel to let the golems to continue to exist without their masters. They might persist for centuries, aimless, unable to be repaired, unable to have orders. This is an act of mercy and a sacred appreciation of sapience in all of its forms, even those that are artificial. Good work, Coles. You've done a good thing here today. How strong is your goddamn unit at this point? Like, seriously. Level 8, level 7, level 8. God damn. Yeah, that's fine. Set up camp. I don't care. They don't have any other units protecting Sawakin. Quill. God damn it. You really can't move right now. Valentine. Valentine, I want you to intercept and murder this unit. I want everyone to intercept and murder this unit. Good job, Quill. Alright, I guess Leia's getting it. The wall, the wall, the wall, nothing on earth can make it fall. Mega Aggron is so peak. I will never find it not funny that one of the biggest bits of advance... Okay, we have actually now suffered our first ever unit casualty. It will never cease to amuse me that one of the big things that make Aggron stronger is removing one of its types. Okay, so we lost a unit. That's okay. Where do we have a witch? Okay, there's a witch haven here, so we can go there and we can heal our dead unit. The soldiers, the little packs, those guys cannot be revived, but they can be replaced. However, any named unit can be promoted at a witch den. I cannot believe the leader was the last guy alive in this unit. Like, what an unbelievable asshole this man is. Wow. Finish him off, Leia. This man brought the first true meaningful death to our party. We will not allow him to continue. Why won't you die? Ah, fucking finally. Alright, we also got a spear out of this. That's fine. Alright, move back here. Quill, I want you to break camp. Move to the stronghold. And Valentine, I want you to head back to base just to cover it. Yeah, alright. And we're finally going to capture the Volmus mine again. We are nearly ready to finish this level. We are going to march on the capital. We are going to win. First, Witch Den. Yes, I want you to revive one of my characters. Fink. It's going to cost 160 Goths. Alright, I will give you 160 Goths, and you will revive my man. Fink has returned to life. Thank you, old witch. But be careful, because when you revive a unit, they come back at 1 HP. Good job. Good job. Cole, go ahead and break your camp. Alright, we got the Volmus Mine. Mines are scattered throughout Alba. There are plenty of mountains to dig into, and plenty of slaves to do the digging. There we go. That is the incredibly unimportant, optional, non-necessary dialogue that we would never have been able to listen to if we hadn't spent the last hour throwing ourselves against this level like it was a spiked wall trying to hurt us. Yep, just get to the stronghold. Oh my god, Quill, come on! Break your goddamn camp. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna give it a few in-game hours. And about 4 a.m. we're going to march out. Okay, we are marching out. Dio will go in first, along with Quill. We're going to give them like a 2-second head start. And then Aubrey and Coles are going to follow up after. And that's probably all we are going to need to win. And give them a couple seconds. And then Troy and May are going to follow up the rear. And we now have a 3-phase assault marching onto the enemy base. Go, my troops! I think Coles and Aubrey are basically moving to the front, I guess. The one guarding this is Volna, a phalanx. Oh, wow. Okay, 3 frontline phalanx and 2 backline archers. That's actually a pretty damn strong group. Coles, it looks like you're going to get first contact. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Nope, Quill landed first. Are you from the Southern Division? You're the leader of the Revolutionary Army? Sir Frederick, what are you doing? It's dangerous. Please step back. We will stop them. You'll pass through here over my dead body. Hey, cool, this guy's a prophet. He predicted the future. Aren't you first because of story reasons? It actually looked visually like the other units were just passing me is all. But no, I'm not a mandatory first encounter by any means. It's really just whoever walks closest to it first, and just visually from how the units were stacked, it was really looking like Coles and Aubrey were going to get there first. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's make sure other people get a chance to shine here, you know? Alright, Coles, you're up. We'll just put you on autonomous. Apparently autonomous means everybody stab the guy in the middle, which I'm okay with. But we're going to have you retreat as well. Because Aubrey has been very well behaved, and I think they can be rewarded with murdering people. Nope, okay, apparently Dio is next. I don't know if there's a way to stop Dio from winning this fight. Oh, we can! We can! Also, good thing, because, dear God, Dio nearly died here. Alright, Aubrey, this is all gonna be up to you. You're the only one who can save us now. Into this fight. Ouch. Okay, you know what? Enough screwing around. Attack the leader. Please stop stabbing my dogs. Thank you. Sir, Frederick, please retreat. Bleh. Alright, we got an Earth Javelin. We earned 10 soldiers, and over 2,000 Goths have joined our ranks. We keep them all in a big Goth pile. Why are you disheartened? You did your job, that's all. I hated myself. I hated this world. I don't know why, but I hated everything. I didn't know what to do. I wanted something to fix my problem. I only cared about myself. I didn't care about anything else. I just let life carry me along. The fact that I'm standing in front of you right now, I don't even know if this is according to my will. It is very difficult to live one's life as one desires. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it is right. Letting life guide you is one way of living. Hey, they're here! We were told we didn't need to capture anybody. Ha! Well done! Well done, Quill. I knew you could do it. Your so-called revolution is over. Do you have anything to say before you die? Even if I die here, a new leader will emerge after me. It may be difficult for you to understand, but the flame of revolution will not be extinguished by my death. The fight for freedom will continue as long as this kingdom remains corrupt. The hell with revolution! How dare you mock us? Don't forget, you're nothing but a piece of shit. Quill, finish him off. What, you can't do it, Quill? You disobey my order? I guess you share the same blood as your father. Traitor's blood. What? Did I say something wrong, Quill? You're the son of Ankaseth, the murderer. Isn't that right? Oh my, you might even kill me. I should warn Prince Yumil about you too. You! Calm down, Quill. Are you going to bring disgrace to yourself, just like your father? Listen to me. They are the source of unwanted chaos to this kingdom. Unless we do something, this kingdom will be destroyed. All Palatinus will be left in ruins. I'm sure you're aware of what happened to the kingdom of Nerdum. You want to protect the kingdom, don't you? Quill, execute him. Only then will this war end. This will be it. Finish him. But what do I do? That is the real question. Do. I don't believe there's anything I can do at this point that changes what happens. I think it's basically just a forced thing. I can't do it. What? You coward! I guess I have to do it myself then. You'll most likely be demoted. Wait! All right. I'll do it. Oh, really? Well, I have to see this. That's a sick animation right there. Aw, man, I have bad aim. Not bad at all. Alright, Quill, I'm with ya. Dio. Hurry! Get out of here! Leave them to me. Bastards! Thank you for saving my life, Quill. It was nothing. But was that the right action for you to take? You are now wanted by the army. No, by the entire kingdom. And thus we lost our job. It's okay. We're going into gig economy. I'm not exactly sure myself, but I have no regrets. You'd better not regret it, Quill. If you do, then we did all that for nothing. Dio's not dead! Dio, you're alive? Damn it, who said I was dead? You young people are so reckless. That was too much excitement for an old guy like myself. Alright, everybody came with me. Hugo, Leia, why are you here? Why are we here? We went along with your decision, Quill. You're our commander, remember? Commander! We're supposed to follow you no matter what. Leia's got a point. It all comes down to following our hearts. Quill, don't feel responsible for us being with you. I'm sorry. It's my fault you went through all this trouble. Hey, didn't you listen to what the old man said? You don't have to feel responsible. You still don't get it? I chose to be here. I'll probably have more fun if I stick around with you than to get back in the army and work my butt off trying to become a knight. Thank you. Man, you're not the type of guy who says stuff like that. But Quill, what are we gonna do now? No way in hell we can get back into the Southern Division. Frederick, can we join the Revolutionary Army? As soldiers of the Palatinian Army, we've hurt countless people. I can't make up for what I've already done. But I want to do whatever I can for the people of this kingdom. Please allow us to join you. The Revolutionary Army doesn't care about your history. Anyone willing to fight for the end of the class system and declare independence from the Holy Lotus Empire is welcome. There are still many who are being tyrannized by the Palatinian army, right here in the southern region. We need as much help as we can get. I would gladly welcome you to the Revolutionary Army, Quill. Thank you, Frederick. Alright, cool. So, there's a couple things that we need to do right now. First of all, we need to refresh our order. We need to replace our soldiers. Second, I think it's best if we try to put our soldiers back into Valentine's army. Okay. And who else was it that had the promotion? It was Rose's unit had the promotion. And I think we can take out this soldier as well. Cool. Alright, everybody should be fully refreshed. Now we need to adjust the formation. Let's put a soldier in the middle, where they are going to be nice and safe. And put our Doll Master back there. Let's see... Let's see whose classes we can change here. We could have another wizard. Another wizard would be pretty good to have. Shunhua could be a sorceress. We don't really have a sorceress yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one. And sure, you can be a wizard. A wizard can be used to make another combat unit. This group... we could put 2 more sorceresses into Zippy's unit. Can't do anything with you. Fighter can't do anything. This fighter can't do anything. Amazon can't do anything. This Amazon can't do anything. The Valkyries here are all fine. Hawkman can't do anything. These Hawkmen can't do anything. How about our extra fighters in Amazon? They can't really do anything either. Alright, let's give Zippy's group sorceresses. I think that's fun. Okay. And let's also remove the wizard from this group. Let's add another character to this group. Let's put in an Amazon. Well, it's really more that we quit. This wizard can lead the group. And he can lead it alongside a soldier. And sure, okay. So we have another effective combat unit added to our forces. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay, the next thing we want to do. We want to wander around the forests. And we want to try to find a ghost and a skeleton. I want one of each. I want one ghost, one skeleton. So let's dispatch as many troops as we can. Alright, you guys think that that we should interpret this as being laid off? I can roll with that. Alright, ghost and skeleton. We want a ghost and a skeleton. And in theory, we can find those here in the forest. Deploy as many troops as we can. Deploy everybody. We're on a ghost hunt. Keep on going. Okay. That's all the units we can dispatch. Game speed is already on fast. That all looks fine. Okay. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Go, my units! And hopefully I was reading my information right, because having one ghost and one skeleton would actually be kind of cool. I'm sure it'll work out. Are these best recruited after being attacked or before? Okay, ghosts are best attacked before they are persuaded. Okay. Recruit. We have earned a ghost. And I imagine skeletons are the same. Yes, attack before persuading. We can fill up our ranks with some undead units. A wild skeleton. Perfect. Alright, we save state. Holy crap! Aubrey, you nearly killed the skeleton. And we have recruited a skeleton. Let's see if we can recruit any other ones. So, skeletons and ghosts, they cannot... they can't lead units. They don't get to be promoted. However... I think they're actually very hard to permanently kill. The skeletons are basically a simple melee unit. The ghosts are a simple... simple spellcaster. If we recruit a few more, I'm not opposed to building an undead unit at some point. We can just swarm against the dead using our powerful dead monstrosities. But it looks like nobody else is encountering any things. Oh, nope. Okay, May found one. Yoink. Come on. Keep trying. There we go. Okay, we got another skeleton. I need names for my undead units. So I need names for 2 skeletons and a ghost so far. Jitterbones, Ookie Spooky. Okay, I think that's enough. We found 3 undead units in a very short amount of time. Okay. I love Ookie Spooky and Bones. The ghost is going to be Spooky. With 3 O's, because that's adorable. Spooky. And Bones will be the name of this skeleton. Can we think of another name that's associated with Bones, though, for the next guy? I'm gonna call him Marrow. We'll have Bones and Marrow, the skeletons, and then we have Spooky the ghost. Cool. Alright, I like that. Let's actually take... No, I don't want to lose a soldier there. A sorceress can lead a unit. Let's take one of the sorceresses out of here. This unit is now going to have Spooky. And then we're going to form a unit with a sorceress, with a fighter, 2 skeletons, and a soldier in the middle. Alright. And that means we don't have any more reserves left over. All of our units are in troops. That sounds pretty good. And I think that's where we are going to end it for today. We actually got a lot done today. The last level took so much longer than I expected. In between streams, I am going to go through some training just to try to level up. Ideally, I want every single unit in my entire army at level 5. I think that is a reasonable expectation at this point. And I don't think it's too overpowered either. So, yeah, I'll train everybody. We'll get every named unit in my army will be at level 5 for next week. Oh, Papyrus. Yeah, I like Papyrus better than Marrow. And yeah, next week we'll go through some more levels. We'll have a lot of more fun stuff to do. We'll have more units to name and decisions to make. Papyrus. The current daily series on the channel is Warcraft 3. Pretty soon I'm also going to have 3 days of Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Then another Warcraft 3 campaign. And then after that part is done, we're going to have 3 days of Vampire Crawlers. And then back to Warcraft again. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of that over the next couple of weeks. You can be here tomorrow for our weekly RPG Maker stream. I think once I am done with all of that, I will be playing Myst, I think. I think we'll go and play real Myst. That should be fun. And I think that's all the stuff that I had to say. Thank you all so much for being with me here today. It's always fun and exciting to be able to interact with folks while I play this. And, yeah, game is saved. Save state is dropped. I'm going to run to the store and buy a few things. I will see you all in the next one. And it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.